Well, from New Delhi, I'm joined by Union Minister of Petroleum, Oil, Housing and Urban Development, Mr. Hardeep Singh Puri. So thank you for speaking with us on Business Today Television, India Today Group. Primary question yesterday, OPEC in fact had slashed its growth demand in oil for 2023 because of certain economic instability. Would you have to comment on that?
I don't comment on OPEC. OPEC will make its demand. OPEC recently cut the production by a stated 2 million barrels a day. And it was clear then that if you limit the amount of energy in the market, if you limit it and it's less than the demand, prices will go up. And if prices go up, then the existing inflation in the system will be fueled further. And if inflation increases, then you're looking at the big R. And if you're looking at the big R, demand will drop. So in some ways, this is a self-fulfilling prophecy. I'm not saying this in the context of what OPEC has said. I'm making a general comment on what happens. These are the consequences, both intended and unintended.
Great. So one question, you did talk about sustainability in aviation and about the energy transition that India is looking at, but talking position of India on its, talking about India's position on oil, you've been, of course, vocal about it, even on the global platforms recently.
I'm stating our position. Our position is that we are a major consumer, and I think the consumers have a role to play in this game. Today, 100 million barrels of oil are consumed in a day. Now, if 5 million barrels go off the market and somebody cuts it, then the price is not going to be 90, 95, it will be 130 or 180. Now, that realization is known to the market. That realization is available with the market operator. So if you talk to somebody in the business, and forgive me, as against somebody who's anchoring a TV discussion, I mean, they will tell you what needs to be done. So that's why when I was at, what is it called, ADIPEC recently, and one of the participants in the panel was the minister from the host country, and the moderator asked him, what would happen, say, if the global energy situation suddenly demanded a revisiting of your position? He said, we are only a phone call away. We would revisit it. Because to sustain the global economy and make sure there is energy availability and broad affordability is not one person's or one country's concern. It's everybody's concern.
But we continue to keep buying from Russia, right?
Oh, absolutely, from anywhere. If you want to produce oil, let me know. We'll buy from you also.
One last question. What is your plan when it comes to inclusion of fuel under GST?
No, listen, this is a question of GST. States, GST council is made up of the finance ministers of states. I was asked this question so different people pick up one part of my reply. I said, young lady, I said that I don't see the state governments wanting to let go of the revenue which comes from GST on fuel. And he said, what about you? I said, if they agree, we would be inclined to look at it positively. So that is the position that continues to be the position. Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you, sir.
If you like the video, do like, comment, share and subscribe.